Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You, and today you join me for my first review of 2024. Now, this review's not biased, but it's going to be a little bit different because I have actually purchased what we are reviewing. So, I still say my own initial truths, my pros and cons, of course, but obviously we'll dip in a little bit later on into the season to see how we are getting on with this box. Now, as you can see, it's a box. There's no hiding there, especially with the thumbnail. And I have gone for the S36 Pro, which is a matrix box. Ooh, matrix, I know. I've had a S36 Super Box in the past. I've had an S25 Super Box. I've also had a XR competition matrix box, and I've also had an F25 matrix box. So I've had plenty of matrix boxes in the past. So that begs the question, coming out of my Preston sort of box stage, why have I gone back to matrix? Now, I didn't necessarily mean to go and get a box today, but I've gone to see the guys at Fishing Tackle and Bait, and I was having a little look round. I'd sold my Preston box and was looking for a new box to get into. Now, getting the Inception, absolutely superb box, absolutely loved everything about it, so it's nothing about that. Although it is 30mm legs, and I do like my 36s, I really enjoyed using it. And that was sort of like the mid-table of boxes. And again, we've gone sort of back to the higher tier level of boxes. Now, this box, depending where you're getting it from, ranges from around 650 to 580, depending about where you get it from, or if you see a deal online. It's in the higher stature of boxes that Matrix do. They still do the XR Pro, and they still do the XR Competition Pro. Now, we're going to talk about a few differences, because the S36 Super Box that were the predecessor for this, the previous box for this, was a little different with where it was in regards to how this is laid out, whereas this is similar to the XR Pro in many ways. We will talk about that and what is different about those two boxes. I'll be honest, on first outset, and I had them side by side today, they look very, very similar. And as a platform, width, height, shape, accessories, they are the same, essentially. So there's not, if you've got an XR Pro and it's in good condition, there's not really that much point in changing to one if you were to do so. Even though the XR Pros are still high up in the bracket, can be up to the £700, I don't really know why, if I'm honest, but we'll get into it regardless. I've just got a lovely little guide for myself here, as I've just picked it up, and I will read this little guide. That's why I left it on there, but then I'll go into it with my sort of side of it as well. Right, so this is the lime edition, of course. You can get it in black. Modernised version of our most popular seat box. It's a new minimal backplate design, new frame cover panels, which we'll go into, durable textured plastic footplate, which is always a good thing with the matrix footplates, new spring pin footplate locking mechanism, textures anti-slip, anodised legs, 36mm with the twisted caps on the top. We are enlarged hand wheels for better use when it's cold, improved stacking unit and runners mechanism, 4-point fixing, removable padded strap, and it comes with a deep jaw, a shallow tray and a transportation lid. If you want to see the dimensions, it is 57.8mm length, width is 751mm, that's closed, open length is 83 millimeters and 750 millimeters. So again, like you say, available in lime and shadow. The weight of the product with nothing in it is 18.5 kilos, so it's not a light box. They never really are matrix boxes, neither are the Preston boxes. which is the other one that I was potentially looking at, the Absolute box. I was totally torn between, and I'll tell you why. Now, when we come into, we'll start straight up, we'll do it from this angle, then we'll do as we always do with the camera and getting close. Number one, the seats on a Preston is a better seat, in my opinion, and the Map, again, in my opinion, are better seats. These are comfy seats, but they are definitely firmer seats. So if you don't like a firm seat, this one's maybe not for you, or you need to get a custom seat to go on the top. That's really where the negatives end for me. I really did like every Matrix box that I've had. I think the only other niggle, actually, and I will mention it, and it's at the wrong side already because I need to turn that round, is this box, this side tray. Yeah. Although massive and are really good, I would prefer two slightly shallower ones. The Map ones that I've had and the Inception before this had two drawers, and I think that's better than having one big deep drawer. Although you can fit all your gear in it, you can. I do prefer the two, but that's like it's not a problem, because before I went to that, I came from that, so I'm used to it. The other real positive is with the Matrix, unlike Preston's, is if you're a cag-handed, and we might as well do it now, aren't we? Well, before we start off, you can take this off, this seat unit, and you can take this off when it's cold fingers and thumbs. You can take this off, and what we can do is turn it round, the cassette, and put that back on here. And for me, that's if we can look at what we're doing, that's a fantastic situation, because I'm cag-handed, as many of you know, and I fish my pole left-handed, and I put my side tray on my right-handed, so I need the tray to come out on the left. New clip's stiff. To come out on the left at the side of me, and that's where I need it. So for me, that's perfect. It's nice and easy, and comes out really quick and easy. The footplate design is very, very similar, if not exactly the same as what they've been doing in the XR Pro. It's a massive footplate, which is great. I'm only small feet, but it's always a perfect footplate. It's that real strong, plasticky coated, and doesn't chip and scratch easy, which is also really good. Now, the pin system's changed. Some will like it, some won't. Personally, I prefer how it was before, rather than this. Although it's not an issue, because you only really do it once in a session. And again, we'll show you close. There's two little wheels on the either side. They're just spring-loaded little handles, and you obviously pull them, and that'll slide it in. Whereas on the XR Pro, you put your hand underneath and click a button and slide it out, and I love that situation a little bit better. There's two catches, a shorter catch if you want a short foot plate. Just get that there. So that's on the first catch, and then we open them up and slide it out. Just click them off like that, and then the springs will engage when you pull it further out like that. And it is a really robust, strong foot plate. The frames of these, although 18.5 kilos or whatever it is, it feels like you sat on something really stable, and I think that's the outweigh of having to shuttle it or lift it. It's a stronger product, which is great. Now, the wheels for the legs, they extend. Obviously, your main leg will extend. Probably best to show you on the front one. Your main leg will extend like that. Personally, I never ever use that. I use the inside wheel and just extend the bottom foot. So that is great. You've got double extending, which you'd expect for this kind of expensive product. Every leg has got a screw cap on, which is perfect. For me, I'll be changing those to Stuart Jolly's Pole Nose Bungs ones because I'm a tart and it looks great. Like I said, firm seat but a really robust and strong with an additional sort of PVA, EVA style butt rest for your pole. Now, as before, spirit level in the centre, spirit level on the footplate. The difference in style wise, we will show you obviously up close, are these side bits. So on the XR Pro, it's obviously just the metal bars. Now they've added this additional trunking on there. I think it's just more or less a style thing, and you put your hands underneath. It gives you a great grip, and additionally the back has also got that additional bit on there, so it does look fantastic. Comes with a 4-point harness with the big strap, which is also really good, and you know, absolutely superb for carrying it, which you will need because it is an heavy beast if you're not going to shuttle it. Now what we'll do is we'll get hold of the camera and we'll get in close and we can have a look at all the parts of it. Right guys, so you can see the back, a little bit of a change of design with the, sort of looks like a little bit like body armour but put on there, but it looks really nice with the matrix embossed in the bottom and the S36 in there as well, and the matrix embossed into the seat. The clips are relatively the same. They're very strong, robust clips and look fantastic as well, nice and sleek design. And moving on to that side bit, you can see that additional sort of almost like armour plating that they've got on there, which just gives it another bit of style, and obviously you can see you can get your hand in there and nicely to lift it about. And again, the harness fits in 2 points both at either side, which makes it really stable to carry. Again, footplate, a massive footplate, great size. We'll get to the underneath of what we've got under there in a second, which is just one rig tray that comes with it. We'll walk over to the other side and we'll see this this drawer. Like I said, it's a gargantuan style drawer, but it's all in one rather than in additional sizes, and the little push there at either side is just to release the cassette forward so you can slide it forward to get it out. The pinwheels at the side here, they're the lock-in ones to slide inside your footplate. You can see that they're spring loaded there and goes in nice and easy, and again these tops easy to unscrew as well. So that's it really in a nutshell. Let's get back and finish off the video. Right boys, so little button like I showed you a second ago to slide out the underneath rig box. 2 little clips, and again, as you'd imagine, just an open tray to install your rigs. And again, this is the one that you can add to with all your other stuff. Slides in and easy locates itself back under there, nice and simply. Everything that I can see is built as good quality as what there were on the S36, which is what I actually, the Superbox, which I actually thought of maybe getting again, and the XR Pro. Now there will be differences, a bit like I've shown you, to the XR Pro, and if you really want to go up to that and get one, then absolutely, you know, then you know that's your decision. But getting the S36 Pro, I think you're getting absolutely everything, plus a few bits of new technology that Matrix have brought out, in my opinion. So hopefully that's give you a little bit of an insight into my box and why I've gone for it, and hopefully we'll get some more things coming to you this year, and we can see another few products. Thanks again to the guys to Fishing Tackle and Bait for as always helping us choose the right thing and you know, get the right deal. So absolutely spot on, and until the next one guys, thank you very much for watching. Tight lines.